Baca, staff photographer. Fans wait for the Dallas Cowboys to make their pick in first round of the 2018 NFL Draft. Edit. Baca, the Dallas Morning News. Jon Machota, Cowboys beat writer for SportsDailyFW.com and the Dallas Morning News, answered questions about the team in a live chat recently. Check out the highlights below. Do you think Dak Prescott will cost more to sign next season? If so, should the Cowboys lock him up now? Prescott, it all depends on the season he has. The Cowboys are facing what looks to be a very tough schedule. If things start to fall apart, Dallas wins 6 games, Prescott struggles, I don't see him getting more money next offseason than he could get right now. I'm sure Prescott and the Cowboys don't think that will happen, but for both sides, it's probably best to get an extension done this offseason. The Cowboys believe Prescott is their franchise QB and he understands that he's in a great position, not only with the talent around him, but the off-the-field aspects of the business like endorsements. Do the Cowboys have any interest in trading up to the first round or are they set at 58? Prescott, I'm sure they have interest, but I don't see that happening. 1. It would take a lot. Like their second-round pick and probably a high-round pick next year. They're just too far back in the second round to move up even to the tail end of round 1. I wouldn't have any interest in doing that. 2. I don't think the player the Cowboys would get at the tail end of the first round would be worth what it would take. Nothing about this draft is overly impressive to me. The Cowboys picked a great year to trade away their first-round pick. I'd probably take Amari Cooper over any pick outside of the top 5. What additional ways could the Cowboys utilize Amari Cooper that we haven't seen yet? Prescott, depending on how the receiver position looks after free agency and the draft, he could be in line for more reps in the slot. He has the ability to play all of the receiver positions, but if Cole Beasley leaves in free agency and they don't find an immediate impact slot receiver to replace him, Cooper could take on more of that role. He showed several times last season how quickly he can turn a short pass into a long touchdown. I could also see the Cowboys finding more ways to get the ball in his hands on jet sweeps. They tried it a little last season, but there could be even more this year. Any particular players you're already excited to see come back at OTAs and could have a huge 2019? Prescott, Travis Frederick, Connor Williams and Dorance Armstrong would be my top 3. Frederick for obvious reasons. He seemed to be moving around much better at the end of the season, which was a great sign. He and the Cowboys believe he'll be able to participate in the off-season program. I'm just interested to see where his progress is at on the field. With Williams, it's his overall build that will be intriguing to most. He needs to get bigger. It'll be interesting to see where he's at in a few months. Armstrong played in 15 games his rookie season in a reserve role. Will he be ready to take the next step in his second season? Rod Marinelli likes a nice rotation up front and more playing time should be there for last year's 4th-round pick.